Do you ever feel like you're just going through the motions, dreaming of a life that feels worlds away from your everyday reality? Well, what if I told you that you can actually start building that ideal life, not in some distant future, but starting today? And no, I'm not talking about magic wands or just wishing for things. I'm talking about a real practical plan. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Mr. LOA. We've all got that dream, right? That picture of ourselves living our best life. Maybe it's loving your work, having amazing relationships, feeling peaceful and financially free, or simply waking up excited each morning. But often, there's this big gap between that dream and where we are now, and that can be super frustrating. You know you're capable of more. You feel it inside, but you just don't know how to make it happen, or if it's even really possible for you. Good news, I'm here to tell you it absolutely is. But it's not about just hoping for the best. Creating your ideal life comes down to two key things: shifting your mindset in powerful ways and doing some simple, practical things every day. Think of it like this. You need the plans for your dream house, but you also need the tools to build it. You need both. And that's exactly what I'm going to share with you in this video, the blueprint. We'll look at how to use these practical tools and build the right mindset to make your ideal future a reality starting right now. No more waiting for someday. Today you get the keys. Section 1, Mindset Shifts, the foundation. All right, before we even get to the doing part, we need to talk about your mindset. Think of your mindset as the soil where your dream life will grow. If that soil isn't rich and ready, well, not much is going to sprout no matter how many seeds you plant. So, let's chat about a few key mindset shifts that are absolutely essential if you want to start living that ideal life. First up, taking full ownership. This is huge. It's really about understanding and believing that you're the one in the driver's seat of your life, your choices, how you react to things, your future. It means moving away from feeling like a victim, where life just happens to you, and stepping into being a victor, where you make things happen for you. It's time to stop pointing fingers at outside situations, your past, or other people for where you are. Instead, take full responsibility for how you react to challenges and for actively creating the experiences you want. This isn't about blaming yourself, it's about empowering yourself. When you own your part, you get your power back to change things. Mini action. Next time you catch yourself about to blame something or someone, just pause. Ask yourself, what's one small thing I can do or think differently right now to move towards a solution, or just feel a bit better? Second, believing it's possible and growing into it. You've got to genuinely believe that the life you want is possible for you. Not just for lucky people, but for you. This goes hand in hand with having a growth mindset, knowing that your talents and potential aren't set in stone but can grow with effort and learning. Challenges then become chances to grow, not dead ends. We all have those nagging little thoughts that tell us we're not good enough, smart enough, or deserving. We need to catch those and change the script. Mini action. Think of one limiting belief you have about reaching a part of your ideal life. Got it? Write it down. Now, write down an empowering statement to flip it. For instance, if you think, I'm not smart enough to start that business, try changing it to, I'm capable and I'm learning and growing every day to build my dream business. Say this to yourself daily. Thirdly, moving from scarcity to abundance thinking. So many of us are wired to focus on what's missing, what we don't have, what could go wrong. To create your ideal life, you need to consciously switch your focus to abundance. This means appreciating what you do have, spotting opportunities, and trusting that there's plenty to go around. Gratitude is a game changer here. When you practice gratitude, you're actually training your brain to look for the good stuff, which naturally boosts your motivation and makes you feel like there's abundance all around. Mini action. Try a daily gratitude habit. Every morning or evening, jot down 3 specific things you're grateful for. They don't need to be big. I'm grateful for the sunshine today. I'm grateful for a friend who listened. I'm grateful for this tasty coffee. Really feel that appreciation. This simple act can seriously shift your energy. These mindset shifts aren't something you do once and forget. They take daily conscious effort. But when you commit to them, you're laying down an incredibly strong foundation for building anything you want. Section 2, Daily Practical Exercises, the tools. Okay, so you're working on that foundational mindset. Now, let's get into the hands-on tools, the daily exercises that will help you actively shape your life. These are the things that connect your inner world with what you experience out there. First exercise, get super clear on your vision, with feeling. You can't really aim for something if you don't know what it is. Lots of people have a vague idea of what they want, like being happier or more successful, but that's too fuzzy. You need crystal clarity. What does your ideal life truly look like, feel like, even sound like? Be specific across the board. Career, relationships, health, money, personal growth, where you live. Write it down in detail. And here's the key, really connect with the emotions of having it. How will you feel when you're living this life? Joyful, peaceful, free? How to? Find some quiet time for journaling. Ask yourself, if there were zero limitations, what would my perfect day, week, or year look like? Write it as if it's already happening, in the present tense. So instead of I want to be a successful writer, try I am a successful writer, joyfully creating stories that inspire thousands, and I feel so fulfilled as I type each word. Really let yourself sink into that feeling. Second exercise, strategic visualization. This isn't just casual daydreaming. It's like a focused mental workout. Science actually shows that when you visualize, you're getting your brain ready to act in line with your goals. It makes success feel more reachable because your brain starts to recognize and even pave the way towards what you're imagining so vividly. You're basically building the mental pathways for your new reality before it's even here. How to? Spend about 5 to 10 minutes each day, maybe first thing in the morning or before you go to sleep. Visualizing yourself already living your ideal life. Don't just see it, experience it. What are you doing? Who are you with? What are the sights, sounds, smells? Most importantly, really tap into the emotions that go with it. The joy, the gratitude, the peace. Make it as real and vivid as you can. Third exercise, the act as if principle plus daily affirmations. Once you're clear on your vision and you're visualizing it, start acting like the person who already has that life. Now, this doesn't mean pretending to be someone you're not or spending money you don't have. It means adopting the qualities, habits, and decision-making style of your future self. How would the version of you living your ideal life carry themselves? How would they talk? What choices would they make today? Pair this with daily affirmations. These are positive statements, in the present tense, that strengthen your new reality and beliefs. How to? Pick one small way you can act as if today. Maybe it's dressing in a way that makes you feel more like your successful future self, or tackling a task with the confidence of someone who always figures things out. Then, choose 3 to 5 powerful affirmations that really click with your ideal life, like, I'm attracting wonderful opportunities. I'm healthy, vibrant, and full of energy, or I am worthy of all the good things life has to offer. Say them with feeling throughout your day, especially if any negative thoughts pop up. And a bonus tool that pulls these together, the vision board. A vision board is a fantastic physical reminder of your goals and dreams. Gather images, words, and symbols that represent what you want to bring into your life and arrange them on a board. Put it somewhere you'll see it every day. This isn't hocus pocus. It works by keeping your goals at the front of your mind, boosting your motivation, and helping you stay focused on what really matters to you. These practical exercises, when you do them consistently, really start to shift your energy, your focus, and eventually your reality. They're the actions that tell the universe and your own subconscious that you're serious about this. Section 3, harnessing both. The synergy. Now, this is where things get really interesting. When these mindset shifts and practical exercises start working together, they're not meant to be separate. Think of it like a car. Your mindset is the powerful engine, and the daily exercises are the steering wheel, gas pedal, and brakes. They guide all that power. Your mindset shifts, believing it's possible, owning your power, focusing on abundance, create the right inner space for good things to grow. They clear out the internal roadblocks and limiting beliefs that could otherwise trip you up. If you're doing all the right actions, but deep down you don't believe you deserve it, or that it's truly possible, it's like driving with one foot on the gas and the other on the brake. The daily exercises, then, are the actual steps that bring your inner state out into the world. Visualization preps your brain. Affirmations help reprogram your subconscious thoughts. Having a clear goal gives you direction. Acting as if lines up your behavior with the reality you want. When you combine a strong, aligned mindset with consistent, focused action, you become a powerful force for creating the life you want. The mindset fuels the actions, and the actions reinforce the mindset. For example, when you're practicing gratitude mindset, it makes it easier and more natural to visualize positive outcomes. Action. When you take a small act as if step, action, and see a positive result, it strengthens your belief that it's all possible. Mindset. This combined approach helps you build what people often call mental resilience. Life will definitely throw you curveballs. There will be setbacks and moments when doubt creeps in. But if you've built a strong mindset of ownership and growth, and you have a toolkit of practical exercises to lean on, you'll be able to handle these challenges without getting thrown completely off track. You'll learn to see challenges not as proof that it's not working, but as chances to learn, tweak things, and come back even stronger. It's this holistic approach, the inner work meeting the outer work, that truly lets you step into the role of being the conscious creator of your own life. Address potential doubts, offer encouragement. Now, I get what some of you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but does it actually work? Or how long is this going to take? Let me be straight with you. This isn't an overnight magic spell, and it's not about just sitting back and waiting for things to land in your lap. Making things happen is a partnership with life. It needs your active involvement, your belief, your consistency, and your willingness to take those inspired steps. There will be days when it feels like nothing is changing, days when those old doubts try to sneak back in. That's totally normal. That's part of being human. The key here is consistency and patience. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't plant it and then dig it up every single day to check if it's growing. You water it, make sure it gets sunlight, and you trust the process. Small, consistent actions, when you keep them up over time, lead to big results. It's also really helpful to let go of needing to control exactly how your desires show up. Set your intention, do your part, and then allow life, the universe, or whatever you believe in, to handle the details. Sometimes your dreams unfold in ways you never could have guessed, often even better than you imagined. Stay open to opportunities and those little gut feelings. And please, remember to celebrate your progress along the way, no matter how small it seems. Every time you choose a more empowering thought, every time you do your visualization, every time you take one tiny step that's in line with your vision, that's a win. Acknowledging these wins builds momentum and makes you believe even more in your power to create change. You are so much more powerful than you've probably been led to believe. You really do have the ability to shape your reality. It takes courage to dream big, and even more courage to actually take the steps to make those dreams come true. But here's the thing, you wouldn't have the dream if you didn't also have the potential to achieve it. CTA, call to action. So, are you ready to stop just dreaming about your ideal life and start building it, starting today? Here's your first step to take from this video into your new reality. I want you to pick just one mindset shift we talked about. Maybe it's taking ownership or shifting to an abundance view. And one practical daily exercise. Perhaps 5 minutes of visualization or writing down 3 things you're grateful for. Just one of each. Commit to practicing these 2 things for the next 7 days. That's it. Small steps, and I'd love to hear what you're choosing. Comment below with the mindset shift and the daily exercise you're going to kick off with today. Let's support each other on this. Conclusion. Bringing your ideal life into existence isn't about waiting for all the stars to magically align. It's about aligning yourself, your thoughts, your beliefs, your emotions, and your actions with the life you truly want and deserve. You now have the blueprint. The foundational mindset shifts and the practical daily tools. The power to change your life is inside you right now. It's a journey of conscious creation, of daily choices, and of believing in your own amazing potential. Take these tools, use them with consistency and heart, and watch as your world begins to transform. Your ideal life isn't just some faraway dream. It's a destination you can start walking towards today. Thanks so much for watching. If this video clicked with you and you want more practical tips and inspiration to create your best life, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on what's next. Remember, you are the architect of your life. Start building today.